Nityanandam, recently I've been asked by a disciple of my Guru, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, to comment on a very, very fascinating revelation made by him on the 29th of October 2019 Satsang Discourse. See, on that day, the discourse, he made a very, very fascinating statement about cancer. He said that cancer is not because life is not happening properly in the body. It is because death, it is not happening properly in the body. It means the process of destruction is not happening properly in this body. That is the reason why the cancer cells started to grow. Now, based on that revelation, so I've been asked to speak on this insight. As many of you know that I'm a cancer survivor. In 2005, June, I was diagnosed with stage 3 cervical cancer. There was a time before I met Swamiji. So I remember my gynae who told me that she will do a procedure to remove those cancer cells. But she can no guarantee that the cancer will not come back, it will not have a relapse. And she advised me to come back every 6 months to do a pap smear test. That means to check that everything is fine. So, and in 2006, I met Swamiji. He came into my life, and in July 2006, I decided to go and attend a 4-day program in Bidadi, Bengaluru Adinam. The program is called Nityananda Spuruna Program, a 4-day program where literally Swamiji was working on the 7 energy bodies, the pranic body, the physical body, the pranic body, the mental body, etheric body, causal layer, the cosmic body, and the nirvana body. So layer by layer, he was literally working on the samskara, the engraved memories, which were trapped in the different energy body. So after I came back from the 4-day program, be very clear, in the 4-day program, many things happened. He literally worked on cleaning up my 7 energy bodies and gave me a new birth. It means I was twice born, a Dvija. So after I came back, and every 6 months when I went back to have my regular checkup, it is always a clean bill of health. That means I know he has completely healed me from the cancer, the stage 3 cervical cancer. And for that, I am eternally grateful to him for giving me a second birth to be able to live life with purpose and fulfillment. So this is my experience. Now let me go back to share how the healing process within the context of what he shared in terms of, death not happening properly in the body, which caused the cancer to grow. See, every moment, every breath, every exhalation, we're going through a process of birth. Inhalation is a birth. Every exhalation is death. If you become aware of every moment, you are brand new. But unfortunately, we are not aware of this happening in our body and we have allowed the death not to happen properly. I give you my personal example. When I worked through that 4-day program, I realized that the engraved memories which caused the cancer to develop were the pattern of guilt and the pattern of pain. These were the two main engraved memories, or the samskara, which caused my cervix to develop cancer. When I trace back, it has a lot of root with my past. See, in the past, whatever incident that happened at a very young age, I did not have the awareness nor the maturity to handle the happening as it happened in front of me. Because of lack of awareness or the maturity to handle, it created certain imbalance in my cognition of what I saw, which caused certain emotional disturbances, whether in a form of anger or in a form of guilt. Those negative feelings were the hangovers of the incident. See, Swamiji once said that if you are aware and you allow whatever is happening in front of you to go through its process, and you basically allow death. Death does not mean physical death. Death means something leaving your system. So allowing that death of negative emotions or the incompletion to leave the system, your body, what happened is you will only have the wisdom and the lesson that you learn from that incident. Unfortunately, because of my lack of awareness, my ignorance, I did not allow the death to happen naturally in my system, which means I retained the negative emotion of guilt, anger, and pain to be imprinted in my energy body, especially at my root chakra, my Muladhara chakra, the root center. When the intra organ, see, all the energy center, all the chakras is called the intra organs. The intra organs, which is disturbed, it starts to penetrate into the physical organ of my reproductive system. So which caused the cells to mutate because of the energy block from the negative emotion, which caused the disturbance in the energy center. That blockages due to improper death, which caused the cells to start to mutate into a foreign cell, developing into a tumor called cancer. So when that happened, that's how cancer gets developed in our body. So when I cognize about what he revealed about death not happening properly in our body, it is true, because I did not have the awareness nor the understanding to allow death to happen naturally, which comes as a lesson and wisdom. If I allow that to happen, what's at the end of it, I only have the wisdom because of the lesson I learned. And I become wiser and I become more powerful to be able to handle life. that should be the way how life should be processed. But unfortunately, I have allowed the samskara, engraved memories, to develop, which went on to create disturbances in my body. So that is how, when we do not allow death to happen, when we hang on to the past which sits in the present moment, which disturbs the energy field of your body, creating disturbances and allow the energy block to mutate into cancer cells. Because of that negativity, that's samskara, we again and again keep going back to the engraved memory. See, when the engraved memory starts to get recorded, you develop a pattern. You start to see things again and again from that past, the past which did not have its natural death. So you keep projecting those past into the future. When that happens, you keep reliving those negativity. As a result, it becomes a pattern which form as basically a solidified energy field in the body and create a disturbance of the physical body. That's how cancer develops, when we don't have the awareness to allow death or the process of destruction to happen naturally. Basically, if we allow awareness and go through the completion process of how those incident, and from that incident learn the lesson and allow the lesson to become part of the wisdom, then that is happening naturally and properly through the body. And we'll be healthy because any hangovers is processed and completed, and we're always back to the space of complete completion. We don't suffer from the powerlessness nor the incompletion. So this is how, if we allow all this past of the hangover to be processed, naturally we'll be able to walk out of any diseases, including chronic diseases like cancer. So I really wish many people who can have the patience to listen to Swamiji's satsangs, because he's revealing so many sacred secrets from the Vedas and Agamas, from the enlightened consciousness, from the space of Paramashiva, the pure source consciousness. If people have the awareness and patience to be able to understand and listen without past judgment, nor what they are hearing from the social media, the negativity, the abuses, what they are talking in the social media, they will be able to pick up so many powerful life solutions to help them to live a healthy life with abundance and fulfillment. That is my experience, and that's what has gifted me: a healthy body, powerful space, and life of fulfillment and completion. So with that, I would like to thank you for listening to this video. My name is Ma Nityayogananda, and you're listening to my YouTube channel, Your Presence Heals. Feel free to comment. I thank you for listening. Nityanandam.